it has taken a turn I don't think anybody was expecting because 50 is losing the beef. Like, 50 picked a battle with a YN who don't give a damn. In our last update, we talked.
Yeah, he's talking about 50 Cent is losing the beef. I don't understand how can you be losing a beef that's not even physical. So if it's not physical, how do you determine who's winning? Who's the winner?
Talked about how 50 Cent posted T.I.'s wife making fun of her looks. Now, this was a mistake, obviously, because this led to T.I.'s son hopping into the beef. And T.I.'s son has been more ruthless than I think anybody 50 Cent has ever beefed with. Because immediately after 50 Cent posted this, in our last update, we talked about how, T.I.'s son, which is King Harris, he posted 50 Cent's mother's tombstone and began to diss her, because 50 Cent dissed his mom, obviously. Say something about my mama. Your mama dead as fuck. Your mama dead as fuck. Go dig her up. Go dig her up. Post a picture of your mama. Nigga dead. Nigga. Pay respect. Nigga. Stop playing with my mama. Nigga. Playing like that. Nigga. Going like that. Nigga. How y'all be raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama. Nigga. I'm not going. Nigga. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama. Nigga. Fuck with you. Nigga. Tie y'all. Y'all know who the fuck I fuck with. You better put that music up and shut the fuck up, nigga. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get it. On my mother. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. Not going, nigga. Not going. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga, not going. I don't give a fuck how nigga dead. Nigga, not going. Nigga, post my mama like your mama ain't dead as fuck. King, they gonna kill you. Better stop dissing them. Man, King says, F them ninjas, man. Ain't nothing die about their cousin them. So King obviously don't give a damn if I'm King. Hey, man, you entering into a field with somebody who's going to hold his grudge against you for the rest of your life, man. Well, 50 responded back to King dissing his dead mother with a meme. What's up, man? Obviously, we know how that scene plays out. 50 put his face on one character. He put, like King Harris' face on another character. They chase the person with a car. King Harris' character runs off. He sees 50 coming. 50 Cent captioned it, grown man-ish boy. Now, again, I'll be real, all right? If this is round one, King Harris clearly won round one. King Harris was more vicious, but it didn't stop here, right? Because King Harris is apparently still going. But before we get to, King Harris antics, T.I. dropped a diss track on 50 Cent. Now, in this diss track, I'll be real, I think T.I.'s flow is antiquated. I think T.I.'s still rapping like it's 09. But the content of the diss track is bad news for 50. Because they are unraveling and unearthing things that I feel like 50 Cent kind of want to bury and keep hidden in that era. The diss track is called The Right One, and honestly, I don't know why T.I. dropped the diss track. 50 Cent ain't rapping back with T.I. But 50 Cent ain't rapping back with nobody, bro. 50 Cent has given up rapping in general, okay? 50, I think, is going to try to get T.I. and King Harris another way, and it's not going to be rap. But essentially, the diss track is calling 50 Cent a rat, etc., etc. But if you scroll down, okay, if you scroll down, something he says specifically, I don't think 50 Cent wants to really unearth it, okay? Right here, T.I. says, you hate women. Guess that's why you can't keep one. You can't love them, because from your mama you receive none. Oh no, you'd rather set fires to houses with babies in them? I got paperwork from ninjas in prison. Your name is in them. Peter Parker journalism, he's saying, I guess I'm Venom. Now, I don't think 50 Cent care about being called a rat, right? They've been calling 50 a rat for years, passing paperwork around. But that, you set fire to houses with baby in them, that's the one I think 50 want to leave alone. Because a lot of people believe, after hearing the full story, that 50 got away with attempted murder of his baby mama and his own son and other people, and other kids in the house as well. Because while going through a house custody battle, because 50 baby mama was living in a home with the kid, he went to court. The eviction process was long and lengthy, but she was allowed to stay in the house. He tried to file eviction, so he got sick and tired of dealing with it, right? So a lot of folks believe that 50 Cent set the house on fire. And how the story goes, kind of points to 50 Cent, to be honest, all right? Now, she even filed a police report. The police report even listed a motive that 50 may have done this. I did a whole video on this, by the way, all right, with the full details. But to save y'all time, I would just skip directly to the clip and play y'all exactly what the baby mama have to say in regards to 50 Cent setting their home on fire.
I get to the courthouse. I do my deposition. I come back outside. It was a guy following me, trying to intimidate me to the point where my lawyer was so worried that she would just please be careful. So he was trying to kick me out the house, and he couldn't get me out the house. And that's another thing where he says, like, oh, he went to Suffolk County. They gave me an eviction, but I took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court allowed me a stay, so he couldn't get me out the house at the time. And then his lawyer, and I have in my deposition papers, which once I started doing my YouTube channel, I could be able to side by side and bring up stuff. His lawyer actually asked me where was my evidence. And that was the first part of the house to burn down.
She also tells other stories about how on her way back and forth to court, somebody linked to 50 was following her back and forth to court, and they was harassing her and stalking her. But fast forward, she says that she believes that 50 Cent was trying to kill them because when a person came, everybody was upstairs asleep, right? The kids was in the house. This was a time of the night where everybody was home, right? This wasn't done where, the kids weren't home or Marquise was at school. No, this was done when everybody was asleep or supposed to be asleep.
Who was on the house at the time when it got set on fire?
That's another thing he tried to create the narrative. It was me, my boyfriend. No man lived with me in that house. And I will repeat, no man lived with me in that house. No man. Except for Marquise, and he wasn't a man at the time. He was a child.
Deep down, what do you think the motive was behind to really get rid of you or to scare you out of the house, honestly speaking?
I think it was to kill us. Because the time, it wasn't like it happened when the kids were in school. Maybe I was there by myself, or it happened that I was just sleeping. No one's up. Just in that second, I came from Marquise's room to the top of the stairs. I went down maybe 3 steps, and the flames just shot up to the ceiling. It was just, we couldn't even make it downstairs.
So, you're the first person that's seen the fire, what I'm getting from this, right? So
I heard the glass shatter. So my daughter said, she said she thought I broke something because all she heard was me cursing. But for some reason, I was so enraged. I was like, this sent somebody to burn the house down. So my daughter said she just heard glass and me cursing.
And the baby mama did an interview with a dude, I think with like 2,000 subscribers. Can you imagine if T.I. was able to get her to talk? Oh no, this is getting to be bad news for 50, bruh. Now they didn't just stop here. King then took over the reins from T.I., and King has been on social media all day exposing 50. King has been on 50 Cent's bumper. Now, I'm a hip-hop historian. I'm usually really tapped in. But King is reminding me of things that I forgot I even knew. Like, for example.
Yeah, you see, if 50 Cent did plan or send someone to burn the house, then his mistake was sending the people there while his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend and while his child was there, or while there was anybody in the house for that matter. If you want to destroy and burn the house, yes, it's your property, do it. If that's your decision, but do it when nobody's there so that nobody's hurt or injured. Now, for you to do something like that, put your child at risk, put people at risk, allegedly, supposedly, and then that was, I think, a wrong decision that you made. So that's all I want to say on that point.
He posted a video of 50 Cent apparently pleading guilty in court to beating up 3 women. Now, again, I'm like a historian, but I didn't know about this at all.
Curtis Jackson, 29-year-old who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
listen, man. All right, yo, if somebody make that 50 Cent documentary, bro, it's gonna be crazy, man. That 50 Cent documentary is gonna be wild. Yo, if somebody is diabolical enough to really paint the narratives, how the narratives are supposed to be painted, is gonna be crazy. Yo, King also went at 50 Cent and his son. Okay, so King posted this picture of 50 and his.
Yeah, so before this continues, even this thing of him having assaulted 3 ladies at a concert while you're performing. Why assault a female? If you got a problem with the people in the audience, why not let it be a man? Why don't you assault a man or a male, someone that you know can fight back? Now for you to assault, no matter what they did to you, you've got security around you, you've got people around you to stop any situation from escalating. So for you to assault a female, that's not fucking acceptable. What example are you setting to the people that listen to your music and to the younger generation, etc.? That's another mistake or wrong move that he made. I don't care about his age, 29. He was old enough to fully understand his actions.
Son, with the caption, you think you're raising a man, having him sit in your lap as a teenager? That's a hoe, sir. P.S. This is not AI. Now listen, man. I think the one thing that plagues black men is fathers showing lack of affection to sons, right? Like, people see like a video of like a father kissing a son, and it's like, oh my God. There's like a legit like a father-son content creator where they go viral all the time because the father like hugs and kisses the son. Like, that's how rare it is in our community. But bringing the son into it, bro, King is ruthless, man. King is not stopping, bro. Now this to me is some diabolical stuff that I didn't know, man. King reposted pictures of 50 Cent with multiple dildos.
Yeah, so before Flacco continues with what he's about to say, this thing of having your teenage son sit on your lap, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't agree or advise that just for someone of that age, is a teenager already, for you to be so close to your son, especially in this day and age where people will misinterpret things. That's just strange to me. I don't know if that's normal behavior between father and son. I don't know. I don't have experience on that. But me personally, I wouldn't do that. Being so close to a teenage son, no, that's something I wouldn't do.
And I guess this is when 50 Cent launched his line of D products. I think 50 Cent launched his own condoms, his own dildos, which was supposed to be like an imprint of himself to women to buy. But just the images of 50 Cent holding these things up, it's crazy, bro. It's nuts. It's weird. And King is winning this round for sure, man. So King writes, Curtis, the Johnson juggler, this the magic stick you talk about? I just know this tough and buff-eyed ninja ain't out here in the general public gripping dick in real life. This what you gotta do to sell out. Man. All right. Keep posting, little ninja. You got the right one this time. Dear Miss Jackson, your son a freaky man. Wish you was here to whoop his eye. Oh my God. Dissing the dead mom mixed with the dildo combo, that's some diabolical and vicious stuff, man. Here's the thing. I think King hopping in his beef is a tad bit unfair because, King got nothing but time. King is a fearless little young dude who came up in the clout world. A lot of these old dudes, they be embarrassed beefing with 50 because they don't want their business out there. King is a dude that, like, relatively we don't really know much about. He don't really got too much dirt out here in the streets. So there's not much 50 Cent could really post about him. But King has about a 3-decade of information on 50 Cent that he could post. It's crazy, right? But it didn't stop there, okay? So King would also post this video right here of 50 Cent baby mama talking about the house burning down. And King will say, you still threatening black women? All right, man, it's getting fun. Keep going. So, like the caption of the video says, why does nobody talk about this? 50 Cent burned his baby mama's house on fire in 2008. That's a question mark, by the way, 50. Don't sue me.
Mr. Jackson business. You did think so?
Yes, I know so.
Why do you say that?
He threatened me on Monday.
He did.
He threatened me. Look watch what I'll do. I'll have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did.
How long were you two together?
We were together for 13 years. The relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life. He's going to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back, and this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to kill me and his own child.
Why do you know that?
He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do something to me. He told me he would say, watch what I do. I have someone come kill you, and that's what he did. That's what he did. I know he did. There's not a doubt in my mind on my son's life. I know he did.
What happened?
I know he
Did you hear
did.
anything? Did you see anything?
Someone threw something through the window, and the house was ignited. Couldn't even make it downstairs. We had to jump out the window.
Do you think he hired someone to do
Yes,
this?
of course. I know he's too much of a coward to do anything himself.
Where is
You're
it?
blaming 50 Cent for this?
Yes, yes, yes,
He released a
yes.
statement saying he was happy everyone got out alive.
He didn't even. If you release a statement, if you care about the child, he has made no attempt to contact his child. He calls my grandmother when he's upset and he wants to talk about me. He calls my uncle. He calls my aunt. He's not made one attempt to come find out if his son is okay. So that sounds like a concerned father. A concerned father don't sign over their rights. A concerned father do not sign over legal, physical. He has no rights over Marquise. None. He signed away custody. He tries to make it like he's a doting, beautiful father. He's not.
So you don't think he cares about
He
you?
is a deadbeat because it's not about monetary. He is a deadbeat. He
You
is a
heard this
deadbeat.
in the middle of the night?
Yes, I did.
Talk about the custody of the house. He didn't want you to have that.
No, and we was in the Supreme Court. I did my deposition yesterday.
And yesterday, he trashed
Yesterday.
the attorney's
Yes,
office?
no, he trashed it on Monday, but I did my deposition yesterday, and they saw the evidence that I had. We had an express oral agreement, and I have proof that he said that, and this is what happened. He knew I was.
Just to be honest, I don't think 50 Cent couldn't get over having moved on. I think it's more so of still being in his house, living in his house. But what he also needs to understand that his child was also living there. So no matter who she's dating, while she's staying in the house, his son is staying there, his child is staying there. So for him to have someone do allegedly what he hired them to do, supposedly, that was a wrong decision again, if he's responsible.
Want to get that house.
Put his kids in danger?
You
He
guys are
doesn't
fighting
care.
for the
Anyone who tries to take a roof over their child's head, do they care about putting them in danger? When you know you drive around a bulletproof van all day, every night, wouldn't you want your son to be somewhere safe?
You think he
But
would try to
ever
kill his
thinks
own
about-
kid?
Yes, I think he would. He's obsessed. If he can't have me, he'd be like, no one can. He's obsessed.
So
He's very
guys are fighting
upset.
over the house right
Yes, we were in court. We're in litigation. We're fighting over the house.
Just
Yes.
say again, what did he tell you?
Tony,
He said that he was going to have someone come kill me and watch what he does, and this is what he did.
So he threatened you.
Yes, and he has made no contact to even see how his son is doing. No contact.
You heard
How
something in the
upset are
middle
you?
of the
How
night?
frightened are
I'm
you?
very upset.
I seen a comment saying we must remind T.I. that King Harris won this beef for him, man. Because it's kind of unfair, and you kind of see it from 50's perspective as well. King Harris is a kid. 50 can't go back and forth with King Harris. 50 wants T.I. So King Harris can kind of say whatever, but 50 can't really respond. Like 50 gave him like one response or two response, but he can't really like go back and forth because he'll look crazy as well. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Because I'll be real, man, 50, like you gave Lil Meech a lot of smoke. You not giving King the same smoke, man. All right? Man, King single-handedly is winning this beef on behalf of T.I., man. Y'all...
Yeah, just before this video ends, this thing about beef also, I don't understand. Instead of them resolving their issues, they're beefing with each other now. They've got their children involved, past relationships involved, past events. All this here just doesn't make sense. It's either for publicity again, or they've actually got beef, but to be honest, all this can be avoided. They can sit down, have a meeting, as I've said before, instead of all this nonsense that's going on.